G'day everybody, welcome to AFL Legends Unite. I'm Darryl Atkinson and today we're going to be previewing the Richmond and Collingwood clash on Thursday night. Set to be a thriller, a 50-50 game in my eyes. It was a very interesting performance by both sides. They definitely showed more than what was expected of them. Richmond showed that they're ready to play a more aggressive attacking style of football, and Collingwood also bringing a very similar form. They were a bit sloppy in that first half against the Dogs. However, they did get the numbers ticking, especially in the attacking forward 50. They were leading that. They were just inaccurate. You could probably say they might require Travis Cloke back again. But yes, their inaccuracy cost them the game against the Western Bulldogs. And I think we're going to see that take shape again against the Tigers. But before we head into my tips for this game, let's just go through a few key interesting moments. The Magpies had a lot of key indicators. I think they were quite dominant in the clearances, 43-25. Contested possession 161 to 135, and inside 50s, and this is what I'm talking about in terms of attacking, 62 to 44 inside 50s. So the Pies had a decent amount of entries. They just failed to convert them into goals, and that cost them the game in the end. They should have won it. Very disappointing for the Collingwood Football Club, but you can see their intent at the moment on attacking and just getting inside that forward 50. And again, it's their clearances. 43 to 25. Those clearances are crucial. And they're up against the Richmond Football Club, obviously. And they too are playing a more aggressive attacking style of football, and they themselves are using the clearances to get into that forward 50. But a lot of questions are needing to be asked on who plays the most cleanest style of football, because that is crucial. That's crucial. Anyway, so this game will be taking place at the MCG on tomorrow night, but when this video comes up, it will be Thursday, so it will be staying at 7:20 PM because it's Thursday night. It's not Friday night, guys, or Saturday night. I'm not sure what time Saturday night games start. Oh yeah, that's right. They're a bit different in states, but yeah, Fridays start at 7:50, but because it's a Thursday night, it's 7:20. Looking at the last 5 games, it's Richmond who've won the past 3 out of the 5 against the Tigers. Obviously, the last time these sides played, it was Richmond by 15 points after getting revenge from that shock loss in round 2 that everybody remembers. Collingwood getting a goal with like 34 seconds left on the board. So this is going to be interesting. Richmond's tackling was incredible. 88 tackles against Carlton to 68. 88. That shows their intent. The one thing, however, you probably start questioning is whether or not they can keep that momentum up throughout the entire year. That's going to be the biggest question, but it is early, so they should be able to keep it up heading into this game. As for Collingwood, they need to stop just relying on Pendlebury. I find that still is a habit for them. Yes, Pendlebury is a fantastic player, but it's a team sport. It's a team sport. You need to pass it off. You need to be able to, you use side bottom, use Adams, Treloar. You got them there. You can, use them, not just use Pendles. Pendles, I feel like, I know, because there's a lot of debate. Who's better, is it Pendlebury or is it Martin? For me, I see Martin as a better player as Pendlebury at the moment because he's a bloke that takes it on. But the crucial thing is that his teammates are there for support and they're always running down side by side with him because they have that flow. It's like a wave of Richmond players just thundering down the field. So it's going to be crucial. It's going to be everyone's thinking it's going to be a big week for Darcy Moore. The Collingwood forward, young kid, because he's going to be up against. It's expected that people think he's going to be up against Alex Rance. It's a good chance that that's going to happen. And Alex Rance last year I think was the best defender in the AFL. So that's going to be interesting to see how he goes. And I think Richmond's defence is going to be rock solid as we saw against Carlton. So, there's a lot of questions, but I'm feeling like it's going to be a Richmond win. On paper, it's a 50-50 ball game, but I feel like Richmond by 16 points. They have the talents, they have the experience, and I think they have an aggressive game plan that we saw on last Thursday night, and they need to replicate that, and I think they will replicate that against the Pies. So a big good luck to both teams. It's a big game. Every win counts, every point counts, and percentage is also crucial. So I'm actually quite surprised that Collingwood are actually favourites in this game. That's quite for me. I find that quite surprising. I feel like Richmond are going to be a bit more dominant because they're a bit more cleaner. They're a bit more cleaner the footy, and But we'll definitely see what happens on Thursday night. Anyway, guys, good luck to both Richmond and Collingwood again. Hope your team wins, and have a good one.